It's my sweet beginning.
Hello everyone, JiffGame here. What is going on? And today the High Life DLC came out for GTA Online. So yes, it is finally here. The High Life DLC has many new features such as new apartments, new cars, new weapons. So in this video I'm going to be showing you the new weapon, the new motorcycle, and the 3 new cars. So let's get into it. Alright, so first up we have the supercar, which is the Pegassi Zentorno. It is kind of modeled after a Lamborghini, and I think it looks the best. It has like these weird breathing holes in the back. That's just what I call them. Like when you think of like an alien pod or something, it kind of looks like breathing holes, right? Right? Alright, never mind. I didn't upgrade this the best I could. I have enough money because I am on single player. I couldn't afford all the new cars in online. I could afford the Zentorno and upgraded it a little bit. There are some crazy stuff you can put on this car. So up next we have the Mascaro. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but you know what? I'm not going to take too many takes on it. This is definitely the second favorite out of the 3, the first one being the Zentorno. It doesn't look as good as the Zentorno, and you can't put as much customization on it. I put a spoiler, a nice little roll cage inside, but the colors, it only allowed me to put on one primary color and then the wheel color, so I don't know if it's like that in online. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. I would hope so, because otherwise that's not the best customization. I'd also like to point out that for me, the handling is kind of stiff, and it's not my sensitivity or anything. It just feels that way. It feels a lot different than the Zentorno. It's a sports vehicle, not a supercar. The reason why it's my second favorite is because the third one, being my least favorite, is an SUV, and obviously I like to have, you know, fancy looking cars rather than just an SUV, but the SUV actually isn't that bad, so let's get on with that one. So for the last car, it is the Huntley S. In this little kind of demo driving around, I'm going to be crashing a lot because this thing can take a lot of hits. So in that way, I would say it's pretty good for heists. Once heists come out, which they said heists should be out sometime in spring, this thing would be good for heists. I mean, obviously you're going to have cops after you. You might even have mercenaries after you because they want your money. You know, we don't know yet. This thing can take a lot of hits. I mean, look at that. I just ran into a car. I mean, obviously the fender and stuff came off a bit, but if you're just running into trees, some cars, it's going to last a while. I went a little fancy this time. It kind of looks like a little Lego car. It's got tons of weird colors, so you can modify this thing out quite a bit, actually. But it's my third favorite just because I'm more into sports and supercars that go really fast. I like racing rather than just having a nice, you know, tank. If I want a tank, I'll call Pegasus and get my own tank. Anyway, that is it for the cars, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the motorcycle, which is the Dinka Thrust. And at last, for the vehicles, we have the Dinka Thrust, which is, of course, a motorcycle. And it didn't impress me that much. To me, it's a hybrid of a chopper bike and a sports bike. I mean, the front of it kind of looks like a sports bike, and then the back of it, it starts to look more like a chopper. I mean, it didn't impress me that much. Look at it. I mean, you can't even really hardly do wheelies on this thing. Actually, I'm trying right now. You can't. So I'm going to say save your money up for the Zentorno. As for everything else, it is completely up to you. If you like motorcycles, obviously this is for you. You like the supercars, get a Zentorno. You like sports cars, get the Mascaro. You like SUVs, get the Huntley. That's that. So for the last thing of the High Life DLC, sadly I cannot show you the apartments, but I can show you the new gun. Alright, so literally ejecting off that bike, we have the Bullpup rifle. So this thing can put some power into people. This will take down enemies very quickly. I think it looks pretty cool to me. When I first saw the picture, it looked like a Type 95 from Modern Warfare 3. In that case, it is not a 3-round burst, though. It is an automatic weapon. It's an assault rifle, and it takes down stuff pretty quickly. So that is it for the High Life DLC. Thanks a lot, buddy. So that is it for the High Life DLC. As for the apartments, I may go ahead and... So that is it for the High Life DLC. As for cars and vehicles, I'm actually going to go ahead and hop online and show you the properties. I can't actually go inside them, but I will go ahead and just kind of show you where they are located. Alright, so now we take a look at the properties. Like I said, I cannot show you the inside of them or outside of them. You can just look at some nice pictures. So we have one that is North Los Santos. It is at the Eclipse Towers. It is $500,000. Before the High Life DLC, the most expensive one was $400,000. So now we have upped it up a little bit, $500,000, $500,000. That's a lot for an apartment. We have another one which is north of Los Santos at the Tinsel Towers, apartment 42. $492,000, still pretty expensive. Then we have one in Richards Majestic, which is kind of in the middle. It's nowhere near where we're kind of used to, so it's another newer location to apartments, so that's kind of cool. We have this one, which is the 4 Integrity Way, apartment 28, $476,000. Alright guys, so that is it for the High Life DLC. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get better with showcases. Obviously, it's not scripted or anything, so I just kind of have to go along while I'm recording. But I'm trying to get better with it. Obviously, it's not the best yet. Anyway, I really do hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, I'll see you all later.